Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming a video that I'm so excited about. So I was recently watching Diary of a Beauty Guru Wannabe, and it was a while ago, but she did a palette bingo with all of her Colourpop palettes, and I was like, that is such a fun idea, and that is what I'm going to do today. So I have my Colourpop palettes here. I don't have like a shitload of them, but I have, you know, enough. And I thought, why not? I think this is going to be a really fun time, especially because a lot of the palettes that I have are pretty colorful. I have 4 of the like monochromatic palettes, so I think it's going to be a good time. So I wrote down all of the like shade names corresponding with the numbers the other day from all the palettes, and then I have a random number generator on my phone, and I'm just going to generate some random numbers. So apparently I have 84 pans of Colourpop eyeshadow, and let's just generate some numbers. So I think I'm gonna choose 5, maybe 6, depending on what we get, and then I am allowing myself to pick 2 extra colors from these palettes to like complete the look if I feel that's necessary. Maybe you think that's cheating, but it's my channel and I make the rules, so. Okay, so the first I'm going to generate is 29. I don't even know if you can see that number. So that's from the Kathleen Lights and Zodiac palette, and that is the Leo shade. Let's just get that out. So this is, oops. So this is this shade right here. It's actually a really beautiful like orange coppery shade, and I'm just gonna swatch this on the front of my arm. I'll just swatch them so you guys can like, and me also, so we can just like see the colors that I have to work with. It's a really pretty shade. I hope that I get like more mattes than shimmers if I'm being honest, but we'll see. Okay, so that's one. The next shade is number 46, which is from the Yes Please palette. Let me just figure out what this is. So this is the shade Note to Self, which is this like neutral brown. So right now this number generator is being kind to me, so we'll see. So it's just like a matte neutral mid-toned brown. I'm not mad at that, and that is a horrible swatch, but you know what? It wouldn't be my channel if they were good swatches. Okay, so that's 2. The third number is the number 77, and this is from the Main Squeeze palette, and it's the shade Juicy Fruit. Ooh, which is this really beautiful like gold red duochrome shade. I'm not mad at the colors that I'm getting, I'm not gonna lie. We're going for a warm look today, apparently. I don't know how well you can see that. Oh, you can't see that at all. But these are the shades that we're working with right now. All right, so 4th shade is the shade 82, which is also from the Main Squeeze palette, and it's the shade Seed Money, which is this matte like dark red shade. Like, I don't know how else really to describe this. You guys, I'm liking what we're getting so far. All right, so those are the colors right now. It could have gone very wrong, so I'm actually very happy. So let's do one more. The shade 33, which is also from the Zodiac palette. It's the shade the Sagittarius. Ooh, which is this matte purple shade. Let's just swatch that. I'm really happy with this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like actually so excited. Okay, I think I'm gonna choose one more just for the heck of it. Because I'm really happy with the colors that I've got so far, so I'm just gonna like try to continue this trend. And then I have the shade 30, which is still from the Zodiac palette. So, and it's the shade the Virgo. You guys, I feel like it's my day today. So this is, it's this matte deep brown. I honestly like couldn't have picked a better, oh my god, that was actually the worst swatch, but I couldn't have picked a better like round of colors if I tried. I am so happy with these. Okay, so I'm going to think about what I'm going to do right now and then zoom you in and we'll get started. Okay, just to lay down a bit of a base, I'm going to go in with the Note to Self shade, which is from the Yes Please palette. It's just this neutral brown. And I'm just going to go in to my crease with this just as a transition. Okay, so I just blended that Note to Self shade in my like transition area really far up, and then I think I'm going to go into the Seed Money shade from the Main Squeeze palette now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go into that Seed Money shade, just I'm just gonna put that in my crease in my outer corner. Okay, now I put that Seed Money shade in my crease pretty aggressively. And so I'm just going to blend the edges of that out with the Totally Clean brush. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the Virgo shade, this dark brown from the Zodiac palette. And I'm going to put that on my outer corner and in my crease as well. Okay, so now that I've put that brown in my crease, I'm just going to take the same brush that I used the Seed Money shade with, no additional product, and I'm just going to blend that darker brown out a bit. And then I'm just going to blend the edges of that out again with a Totally Clean brush. Okay, so now I'm actually going to cut my crease. In the spirit of the video, I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is the shade Fair 02. But that's kind of boring, so I'm going to cut my crease and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just cut my crease. I just did a half cut crease, which is very revolutionary for me on this channel, and I almost never do it, so you know, it's a special day. I'm just going to go back in with that Seed Money shade and just go over the edges of my shadow right in like the inner corner. And then I'm also going to take that Seed Money shade and blend just onto the concealer and just develop a little bit of a gradient. And then I'm going to go into the Virgo shade again, the dark brown, and just do the same thing. Just a little bit closer to the concealer, and then I'm going to intensify the outer corners just a tad. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Juicy Fruit. It's this duochrome from the Main Squeeze palette. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to wet it a little bit. And I'm going to put that right in the middle of my eyelid. I'm just going to intensify that with my finger a tad. And then I'm going to take the Leo shade from the Zodiac palette. I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm just going to wipe it off a little. And I'm going to put that on the inner half of my lid. And I'm going to wet this again. Oops. And I'm just going to blend that into the Juicy Fruit shade. And then I'm going to go in with my finger again into that shade and intensify it as well. Okay, and then I'm gonna, again, blend the Seed Money shade into the Juicy Fruit shade. Just because we want to look as smooth as possible. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the Sagittarius shade, which is this purple, and I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to blend that out a little bit. And now I'm going to take a little bit more of the Virgo shade and put that along my lower lash line, just closer to my actual lashes. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that shade, the Virgo, on a pencil brush and blend it out. And then just to kind of tie the look together, I'm going to use that Note to Self shade, so the light brown that we used initially. And I'm going to go over the edges of the shadow, both on my top and lower lash lines. And then for my inner corner, I'm going to take a shade that wasn't in like the roundup of shades. I'm going to take the shade Sunburst from the Honey palette. And this is like a light yellow with like a blue duochrome or shift to it almost. And I think it would be really pretty on my inner corner. Okay, I'm gonna put liner on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just put liner on and then I put the Colourpop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Best O in my waterline. And now I'm going to take advantage of the rules that I created again and take the Capricorn shade and just on a little tiny brush, I'm going to put that where my liner like meets my shadow, just to like make things a little bit more smoky, because I love a good deep outer V. And I'm also going to put a touch of that just along the outside, like the outer like half of my lower lash line as well. Then I'm going to take a little brush and blend the edges of that. Okay, and now I'm just going to quickly do mascara. Okay, so I just put mascara on. I just used the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. And then I thought, why not just finish up my face, because I haven't done blush or highlight yet. So again, to maintain the theme of Colourpop in this video, I'm going to use the Flexitarian highlight. I don't even know. Super Shock Cheek highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. So beautiful. And then I am going to take a little bit of that on my brow bone. But like a little, because I don't love a super shimmery brow bone. And now I'm going to take the Colourpop blush, and this is the shade, I think Lunar has it. It's the collab with Colourpop and Kathleen Lights, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, it's like the neutral, like peachy, light peachy blush. And then, because why not, I'm going to take the Note to Self shade that I used like in my crease, in my eye look, and I'm going to throw on some freckles. And then for lips, I'm going to use the I Love Sada E and Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Sueno de Coco. It's one of my faves. Okay everyone, well that concludes this palette bingo video. Definitely not the most revolutionary eye makeup look that anyone has done, but you know what? I am so happy with it. It's one of my favorite looks that I've done recently, and I'm just obsessed with it. I honestly cannot believe my luck, because I was expecting it to go like really bad and then get like a whole bunch of shades that were like all shimmers, and then it would look like shit and I'd be like embarrassed because I would feel like my skills are bad. But it actually turned out really, really well, and I'm really happy with it. How many times could I repeat myself? But yeah, let me know if you guys like this, and if you want me to film like other palette bingos. I could do like with my Morphe palettes, or my Juvia's Place palettes, or ABH, Makeup Revolution. I'm trying to think of the brands that I have like multiple palettes in. I think it could be really fun. I really enjoyed this. I think it's really fun. I love watching palette bingo videos. They're like one of my favorite videos to watch. And yeah, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.